As the cold winds have begun to blow in our region and we've experienced our first snowflakes of the winter to come, it's time to think about how to stay warm. And for those less fortunate among us, it can be a challenge, especially if they can't afford to pay their home heating bills. The Dollar Energy Fund plays a big part in keeping utilities on all winter long, and now's the time of year to sign on and to help. Cindy Datig is CEO of Dollar Energy Fund. Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, in this Pittsburgh's 250th anniversary year, I hadn't realized it's actually your, 25th anniversary as well.
That's correct. We started in 1983. A group of community leaders had got together and realized that there was a real need with low-income families. The steel mills had closed. People were out of work, that people could not go into the winter without heat or light, or in some cases both. So they started the Dollar Energy Fund to assist those people.
That's really amazing. Hadn't even realized actually that it was a homegrown organization. Are there similar types of efforts in other parts of the country?
Yes, we do have counterparts across the country, and they did research on Baltimore's fuel fund and in St. Louis, both of those fuel funds, to see how they were doing things, and just so Betty Ann Simon, who helped found the organization, wanted to do it just better than they did. And she managed to do that. So
now, explain exactly what it is you do. I always think that, somebody gets in an emergency, they're going to have their heat turned off. You would all intervene on their behalf? Is that what happens? Well,
what a person does is if they're having trouble with their bill, we have 160 community-based organizations that we partner with that act as intake sites for us. So they would be referred by the utility company to one of the intake sites. They would go in and put an application in. It would be electronically submitted to Dollar Energy Fund, and we can process it within 24 hours. So we can prevent termination notices from occurring, the termination, or we can help to restore the service very quickly.
Wow, and how many utilities participate and are sort of partners of yours?
We have 15 utility partners, and we operate in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and New York.
Well, how many people would you help in the course of a winter?
We help about 10,000, a little over 10,000 households, and we spend about $3.7 million a year. The good part about Dollar Energy Fund is that for every dollar that we can raise, it's matched by the utility companies, dollar for dollar, and 100% of that money goes to help people. It goes directly onto their utility bill. So it really, your dollar really goes far.
That's really terrific. And where do you get your dollars?
Our dollars come from customers who add $1 or more onto their utility bills or direct contributions, and we have information on our website about who's eligible and how you can donate, and it's www.dollarenergyfund.org.
Well, a lot of people will be getting communication from you from their utility companies. This time of year, it always seems to be showing up in your utility bill.
Right, and one of the things that we just want to stress is we're an independent nonprofit organization. We partner with the utility companies, but we are independent. We're nonprofit. We do many other services besides just the hardship fund. We also administer many low-income programs. So what we're trying to create is a one-stop shop. So if somebody would call and they're having a crisis, they're about to be shut off with their gas bill, let's say, what we'll try and do is plug them into other programs that are available that might have a longer-term effect. So eliminate the crisis is our goal as soon as they call, and let's try and do a long-term solution for the family.
So once again, how do people get a hold of you, find out more?
Go to www.dollarenergyfund.org.
Okay, and also to register or to be able to contribute your buck, how do you set that up?
You can also donate online at that website.
Oh, okay.
Or if you just, when you see your utility bill with the bill enclosure, you can pledge to add money onto your utility bill.
All right, you make it real easy, and you do a lot of good. Congratulations.
As easy as we can. Thank you.
Appreciate it, yeah. Next up, singing the praises of George Westinghouse at the new home of the Pittsburgh Opera. Stay with us.